Metroid fans, we waited and waited and waited. But in 2025, Samus Aran finally returned, and Nintendo didn't just launch a sequel, they launched a statement. Welcome back to the AriBri channel, where gaming meets marketing every single week. And before we dive into the biggest sci-fi comeback of the decade, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss our deep dives into how games go from reveal to phenomenon. Alright, visors down, let's scan. Metroid Prime 4, Beyond launches. December 4th, 2025, across both Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, marking the first Prime entry since 2007. That's 18 years. 18? This game has literally taken longer than some fans' entire school careers. And yet, it wasn't time wasted. Nintendo's story here is one of the boldest, most transparent pivots in their history. Remember 2017? We got that simple logo drop. A promise, nothing more. Then in 2019, Nintendo did something almost unheard of in Tokyo. They publicly admitted things weren't working, scrapped the project, and rebooted the entire development under Retro Studios, the legendary team behind the original trilogy. That reboot wasn't a delay, it was a reset button, and the message was clear. If we are bringing Prime back, we're doing it right. Fast forward to 2024 and 2025. 3 Nintendo Directs reveal everything fans were hoping for. The isolation, the scanning visor, the labyrinth-style world design. But now layered with brand new systems, psychic abilities letting Samus curve shots like a telekinetic sniper, alien machinery that reacts to mental pulses, and the galaxy's coolest hover bike, the V0 La, used to traverse massive open connectors on the alien world of Vuros. Beyond keeps the soul of Prime, but injects fresh blood into every chamber. But this isn't just a gameplay comeback, it's a marketing masterclass in long-form hype management. Nintendo played the long game, literally. After the 2019 reboot announcement, they went dark until they had something real to show. When the first gameplay trailer finally dropped in June 2024, it wasn't a tease. It was a declaration. Metroid Prime is back, and better. Then came the March 2025 Direct. Huge deep dive. The new Lemorne race. The psychic mechanics. Environmental puzzles glowing with alien circuitry. Fans finally understood what made Beyond, Beyond. In April's Switch 2 Direct, Nintendo made their move. They positioned Metroid Prime 4 as the cross-gen crown jewel. On Switch, it feels like a late-generation swan song. On Switch 2, higher resolution, smoother performance, and a new mouse-like Joy-Con 2 aiming mode that instantly caught the attention of hardcore FPS players and speedrunners. Then, in September, the release date trailer hit, showing off desert biomes, alien temples, and a glimpse of Samus riding V0 La across a canyon in one of the most cinematic shots Nintendo has ever produced. But the marketing didn't stop there. November brought a 7-minute overview trailer, amiibo reveals, including Samus and Samus on V0 La, and creator-targeted breakdowns showing the psychic abilities and traversal systems in action. Every beat was intentional. Every beat built trust. And that trust was crucial because Metroid Prime 4 faced enormous challenges. 18 years since Prime 3 meant expectations were sky-high. Some previewers even flagged concerns. Certain companion NPC chatter disrupting Metroid's signature solitude, or desert areas feeling visually repetitive. But Nintendo confronted this head-on with clear messaging, transparency, and most importantly, confidence in Retro Studios' craftsmanship. And the results? Early reviews call it a modern classic Prime, praising the exploration, the puzzles, the tension, and how psychic mechanics reinvent combat without betraying the franchise's identity. Marketing-wise, this was brilliant positioning. Nostalgia for longtime fans. Accessibility for newcomers raised on Switch-era exploration games. Cross-gen excitement for hardware enthusiasts. Collectible-driven hype with amiibo tie-ins. And a release date firmly placed in December. tapping into holiday shopping while avoiding November FPS chaos. So what happens next? Metroid Prime 4 will live or die by community discovery. This is a game built for secrets, guides, scanning lore, and did you find that conversations. As players dive deeper into view rows, the game will fuel the ecosystem itself. Walk through channels, speedruns, puzzle breakdowns, and comparison videos between Switch and Switch 2. Nintendo knows this. And that's why they framed Beyond as a cultural event, not just a game. 18 years of waiting has turned into a shared celebration, a victory lap for both retro studios and the fans who never gave up. So, was Metroid Prime 4 worth the wait? Tell us what you think in the comments below. What excites you most? The psychic powers? The scanning? The return of classic Prime energy? Or just seeing Samus helm a flagship title again? And before you disconnect your helmet feed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the AriBri channel, where we don't just play games, we decode how they win. Because here, gameplay meets go-to-market. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and remember, not everything in space wants to be scanned.